High school students across the country could soon get trained on how to stop bleeding during an incident like a school shooting. And the federal government is offering a really big grant to make this happen. Our reporter, Chris Welch, talks with one school already taking this action.
If you have to leave the scene, then you have to leave the scene.
Initiatives like this one that teach bystanders how to stop severe bleeding have become more and more common, especially in recent years in response to so many mass shootings. In fact, just this week, Clay High School in Oregon, Ohio became one of the few schools to add these Stop the Bleed kits in 90 classrooms, thanks to one student's proposal.
So I brought the idea to my school student government program.
Because of his persistence, his school passed out kits to all teachers earlier this week.
Now it's a matter of how can we keep our kids safe in addition to education.
But the Department of Homeland Security wants to make sure even more teachers and students are prepared to do what they can to minimize casualties in the event of a school shooting. So they're offering $1.8 million to anyone who can come up with a trauma training program that could be utilized on a national scale. In their request for proposals, they write that, quote, uncontrolled bleeding is the #1 cause of preventable death from trauma. Clay High School's principal says in 2018, it's just a necessity that schools prepare like this. But he admitted it is frustrating it's come to this.
Absolutely. You know, every teacher here in the building went into education to educate students. And I don't think there's a time, at least when I went to school, you know, over 20 some years ago, where safety was even mentioned in our training. Now it's just become a way of life.
Homeland Security will be taking grant submissions until August 27th. I'm Chris Welch reporting.